Hi, and welcome to Friday's Channeling, part 2 of Q&A from the viewers. Thank you all for tuning in, and let's get to the rest of the questions today. I don't think we have quite a full another 20 to read, but there are some that seem to be extended, so we'll have some fun with those. So again, thank you all for your participation, and here we go. Wow. Hold on. What do you mean, hold on, Roxy? My goodness, I'm not that mad. Greetings all, Buford. Hello, hello, hello.
Awesome.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, hello. Smells like human. Yes, 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 we thought we'd come in and have some follies with humans. How we love you so. But at eye level, my eye level, somewhere around 3.5 feet, please wash a little more sometimes. My goodness. Go ahead.
This question is actually for Ocyphius.
Big O!
Yes.
I can echo for him.
Okay. What is with the lying and trust theme I keep playing over and over with the man I love? What would have us keep re-looping like this together?
Because you're keeping it a theme by being the liar and the trust, because you don't want to be lied to. And that means you are putting your trust in him. And now here comes the bus, the one that's marked back to fucked. If you are trusting another, my God, I would call you, give me a good tyrant. Hitler?
Yeah.
Okay, who else?
I'm thinking Napoleon.
Napoleon, who treated his people rudely. See, that's what you do when you put someone into your box of trust. You contain them. See, what has happened, your lover has grown into a dependency. A dependency. You want to be independent, yet connected. Your dependency is, he has to act within my box of trust because I committed to him. And since I've done that, I've handed over my heart with conditions. Sign here. Starting to pick it up what I'm laying down there, Chubby? Huh? What you're doing is fucking yourself by trusting another. Because you're telling them, I'm the Hitler of my world, you're in it, you're supposed to love me my way. Stop. Love is unconditional. If you have no rights to allow another to be themselves in your world, then you are not unconditional. You are being conditioned. Because of your lack, darling. Because of your lack. You lack. You're thick, full, chunky monkey with lack. Your vibration is lack because you want others to bring you what you have inside. But you do not look at the world subjectively, do you? You pinpoint objects, focus in on them. Make them yours. Put them in. Mine. That's what you do. And then when that free will choice called your lover chooses the joy of themselves, no matter what it is, defined by you, of course, because you're going to hold them to a measurement scale of whatever the fuck you bought into. And they choose, and you get pissed at them. Because maybe they lied to you. Of course they did. Because they couldn't be their own truth to themselves. Because of retribution from your badass self. Coming down thunder on them. Hitler. Tyrant. Being that of oppression to another. Now, from the standpoint of a human collective, it's just what people are. Dicks. Assholes. This or that. Let it go. See, that's the human construct. I see vibration. And when you contain another, you are equal to a tyrant. So that's why you play the game, because it's give and take and give and take. Oh, it's going to be better. Oh, it's the one. I know it's the one. Love is hard work. The fuck it is. I love the shit out of myself, and it is so easy to be me. That's the key. You're not loving you. You're loving outside of you. You're trying to make the world be your oyster, and it is when you stop being the controller. You're not smart enough to figure this game out. Truly. Go ahead.
Okay. I am trying to sell. I'm sorry. This is from Lena.
Hello, Lena.
I am trying to sell 2 rental properties that have been a financial strain for the past several years.
Number 1, check vibration. I'm going to input into my now. Check from the past. Financial strain. Vibration in reality. Reality reflects vibration. I am having financial strain now because of the past. Now because of the past. And now you know why you're having financial strain. Because you just fucking said it, God. Go ahead.
Well, that basically answers the rest of the question.
Yes. Go ahead and read it anyway.
Okay. It feels like I will never be free of this burden.
Free of it? Burden. I won't be free of this burden. Because you're looking at it as a burden.
How can I shift my perspective so that
By
I can
loving
finally sell these properties?
You will sell the properties when you stop trying to sell the property, because you stink of desperation. You have to be, I chose this reality. I don't need to control what I chose. I allow what I chose to see the beauty of that which I chose. Not in the idea of creation. You guys are not that God yet. You are the fractal. You are the allower of what's been chosen for you. You are playing in catch-up in time. So you do not create a mess if you look at it for the simplicity of the moment. Marcus Aurelius, what is it in and of itself? Experience. So you look at these rental properties as a burden because they are taxing upon your measurement scale of outcome. And therefore they become that, and you get the vibration of that. Although they are not that. They are that what you choose them to be. I am the definer of my reality through the interpreter of my perceiving filters. You have separation, anxiety, obligation, responsibility, status quo. You fit into the groove. And then when the groove starts to ungroove itself, you're like, God damn, it's a twister. You're all freaked out because of it's not going right based off what you think should be. Well, how can you think of what should be in reality is? You can't. Just like the last part, you're not smart enough. You just let it go. And it'll take care of itself through presentations of silver platters, easement, no effort. But as soon as those comes, you are quickly to thwart those ideas of release, because your mind is so cool and awesome and controlling that you could dare not waver away from your own arrogance of handling the situation, because I've got control. And to give up that egoic self would mean to give up your identity. And God knows you do not look like failure to another in a mirror. So you constitute your own idea, bridging belief systems into one reality of pain, because you cannot let go of the identities that you have fortified as a child, birthed from a separated idea of forgetfulness. It is beautiful what you have done, all of you truly. However, you have choice. So your presentations will come in the now. And if you can swallow your fucking pride, then you will allow yourselves the gifts of the universe to take care of your situation with no action of effort on your part. You may have to email, you may have to make a phone call, but if it is an exciting phone call, then that idea will be effortless, and you will know what to do in that now. Your little mind will go, hey, psst, this is it. Stop it. Stop thinking. This is the solution. It'll be that noticeable. But it's only you who will thwart it with your own misgivings of the fractal to control. Play it out, because if it's been a burden for years, apparently you're not very good at solving the problem. So how about giving up and let you handle it with ease? Go ahead.
This next question is from Jesus P. My dog started barking to a particular spot, but I didn't see anything.
Right.
I assumed he was looking at something beyond my visible spectrum.
Correct.
So I started a conversation in my imagination.
And you had that conversation.
I
Was it real?
blessed that soul and told that entity to go to the light.
Okay, no. You don't need to bless shit, Savior. Hi, Jesus. Your name is Jesus, but you're not a Christ. You're not here to save people. You don't need to bless anyone, because no one's in pain. Nobody is in peril. You create them through your belief systems of the past that actually someone needs some kind of saving. When you're born eternal, you cannot be dismantled of existence. You cannot be any less than what you already are. God. Full-blown, eternal love, unconditioned. You cannot be anything. No can anyone else. But you like to create that through your filters, that you have this identity. Ah, bless you. Go to the light, my child. Go. No. Poltergeist. No. Stop. That was an entity saying hello to you and your dog. More so your dog than you. It just happened to be walking through your vibrational frequency. Your dog picked up on it, and that was it. See, where is everything? Where is everything, Jesus? Here and now. Everything is here and now. So I'm sitting on the moon. I'm sitting on Mars. I'm sitting in all galaxies right here and now with Roxy in the same room. It's just a matter of shifting my focus, because we don't actually go anywhere. We give ourselves the illusion of going places, of movement. Everything is here and now. So that was a frequency that your dog picked up. But you don't need to think you're a hero. Don't want to bust your balls. I know you're looking for some kind of identity, but if I feed you a fucking identity, then I help you continue to be limited. And that's not what I'm going to do. So stop and start saying, that conversation. You didn't listen to the words. We're just picking up more now. You know what you did? You automatically thwarted and heard the jibber jabber in your mind as your own miscommunications through your doubts of yourself, filtered through you, and then you deemed it and chalked it up to the idea of an entity that's in peril, caught between two worlds. There's no caught. It's choice. That's what you did. So swallow your pride, drive on with yourself, and start accepting what is given. An exploration instead of meaning. You think you have to identify, throw up a field. Oh, this isn't my reality. I need to do something. Why? Because humanity, all you do, here's what you do. We watch you all the time. You create problems to solve. And as soon as it's solved, you want to create another problem. Because that's your means of frequency shift, of interference to give you, you're shifting your frequencies to interfere with other ideas, to give you life. For fuck's sakes, let go and be all that is. Subjectively, you're not here to objectively handle stuff, but that's your habit. Jesus, stop. Step back. Give yourself a break. Don't be exhausted at the end of the day because you thought so much. I'm thinking. Be and you shall see. Choice. You know the moments when you are standing behind a mask and pushing yourself upon a reality to get the feedback, to give you a choice idea, vibrational addiction of experience to feel alive. Here's the trick. When you don't do that, you're going to notice something. Ready? You're still alive. You'll still be aware in that moment, even without the drug, of emotional connection of identity. Next. Good stuff. We got to say that. Yay.
The next question is from Darcy.
Darcy.
Recently, my girlfriend and I broke up. We had our issues, but
Awesome.
a lot of it had to do with stress from my family and friends not accepting.
That was you not accepting you.
Was this a mistake? Was
No.
she my soulmate?
No, not a soulmate.
Will my family ever come around to the
Who
idea?
cares? Because if your family was the family across the street, and they did not approve of you, but they were strangers, you would hold no recourse with them. But since they are relationship vibrations of familiarity, since they are something of importance because they're family and you beckon and beg for their acceptance, because you cannot be yourself because you would disappoint the one that fed you. Slave, is that what you are to your family? I have to be this way. Those pressures are yours. You accepted those judgments. There is no soulmate. You have a billion soulmates if you want to look at it that way. It's called everybody. So yeah, but you're deeming it special because you need to make things special because you feel so fucking unspecial because humanity told you you're not special. You have to earn your way back to being a god. Accepted in the light when you were born in the light, for fuck's sakes. Oh God, I'm so glad I got to come today because I love ripping you guys apart because you know what you're doing to yourselves is the biggest joy of it all. You know that you're choosing not you. Everybody knows. You know. You don't need a soulmate. You need your love. You don't need your family's approval. You need your own love. You need to choose the heart over the illusion of approval. The system. The ones that say, you're less than me. Smell my fucking farts, biatch. That's what you do. You let them stand up, but not in ego. Do not grab a weapon and go defensive. The meek shall inherit the earth. You allow them. You're right. Yeah, family, Oh yeah, you're so smart. Oh, can I suck your dick now? You're so smart. Let me give you something for your smartness, telling me what I need to do. Oh my God, you're so right. However, I think I'm going to choose me for the first time. So, fuck and you, and me and my honey are going bye-bye. And get the fuck out of your reality of co-creation. That's how you leave worlds. Because here's what they do. They have a dependency called you. You're a pillar, okay? You're a cornerstone in their reality. And it is that of action by you for stabilization? Stability? Thank you. Stability in that corner of their world, okay? The family member. So, you start to be different. No! You're a threat! So they do their fears, they shoot their daggers at you, and you succumb to the bum pressure. And then you hate yourself. Starts the angst. And then you die of cancer because you fucking hate yourself. You're angry. Or you give yourself this, or you give yourself that, or you give yourself that. And you're never happy because you don't have the big balls to fucking choose yourself. That's what you need to do. No one owns you except those that you allow to own you. So you tell your family to go away and their dependencies are crushed. So they bark, scream, holler, yell. And you're not giving them the fight. You're being the meek. What did you eat? You're being the meek of the earth. That idea, you allow them to scream and holler at you, and then you're giving them no defense, no justifications, because you are your own God. And then watch this shift. Oh, motherfucker, you're gonna love this. You know what they do? Okay, maybe it's not too bad. Or maybe it's not. Because they don't want to lose you. That's what it's about. They are losing the dependency. That's like the girl that her idea of her boyfriend is always lying. She and him are going back and forth because they're dependent on each other to fit a box, and you're going outside of your box, so of course you're going to get change. You gotta be you, or be a prisoner. But don't go and pretend you're a spiritualist if you're not willing to make the choice. And the choice is the self-love, the highest act, the only act of love. Here, now, love you. Or continue the God life you've had. Either way, we don't give a shit. Because you know what? In my eyes, it's equal, because I see nothing but beauty. But I am the representation of vibration, and this is how much you stink right now, of your own lack of your own love. Take a chance on yourself. Give yourself what you deserve. Tell them to pound sand. Break a broomstick off in their ass. I don't care. But do something for yourself for the first time, doll, and live a little. God, it feels good. Go ahead. I know, right?
Yeah. Okay, this question is from Laura E.
Laura. Already we're watching the YouTube comments in our future. They're like, what the fuck are you yelling at? They're all like, damn, what the hell's wrong with Roxy? Okay. Go ahead.
I wanted you to know I felt really good after leaving the class I was invited into and wish I could have made it to the second. It for sure felt like a shift.
It wasn't a wish, it was a choice, darling.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
It for sure felt like a shift definitely happened, and that some BS that I had been thinking and feeling was swept aside and momentary bliss took over. It was
Yes.
great.
Yes.
Lately, however, something happened within the past week and I've been feeling kind of out of place, hating my job, never satisfied, sleeping too much, eating too much, and generally in a weird funk and unsure where my life is going.
Perfect. God, we love that.
Like I'm waiting for a big wake-up call, a sign, or for something to push me in the right direction.
No pushing. That was your push, that everything in your world is fucking sucky because you're choosing what you don't want. So when it starts to resist against you, don't choose it. Don't choose the job, don't choose this. I don't need to go to a job. Do you? Do you really fucking need to go to the job? Do you? Okay, then that's your life. See, you're God. You're choosing the shitty things because you think you have to, but you're so mad at them. I hate my job, I hate this, because you don't want to do it anymore. But you won't give yourself your own ownership. You won't. You won't give yourself the own deserving ownership to choose for yourself for the first time, to see on the other side of fear, the other side of logical universes called humanity, and the system they have created that are so ghastly founded upon. Your world is founded upon them. My God. I have to is the biggest bullshit. Choose yourself and watch what happens. You get up in the morning, I don't want to go to work today, then don't. I'm going to go to a coffee shop. I'm going to eat a crumpet. I'm going to go frolic in the park. I'm going to go window shopping. I'm going to go talk to a stranger at a bus stop. I'm going to have conversations with someone I don't know. I want other than. Well, darling, you're waiting for the mirror to do something for you, and the mirror only speaks fucking vibration. It does not speak sympathy. It doesn't care about you, because we don't care about anyone, truly. Why? There's nothing wrong with you. Duh. No one's going to do it for you. Choose yourself. That's what it is. This is the next evolution of creation. In and of itself, the ascension of humanity comes down to I choose the God that I am. The God's been outside all this life. Stop. You went to a big angry God. God! Then you went to a softer God. Christ conscience, I can get to God through the Son. Okay, hi God. Will you let me in? Now to your God. That's all. Stop. Or choose. But don't go bitching to yourself because things are doing that. That's the joy you want to see. That's not something to be upset about. When you start seeing chaos in your universe, you are upsetting your universe. Thank you. Because who the fuck wants to be set when there is a nothing but endless unknowns for you to play in, but you have to stay in the same groove because you're afraid. You're afraid of the bullshit they taught. You're wearing this chain. It's called 1987, 1992, 2002, 2007. These are the big fears that you hold, and you bring them with you every now and say, because of this, because of this, because of this, because of this, I can't do this. You bring all those fears into the now, you wear them as masks, and you hide behind them. And you call yourself a human because of that. See, you are a human anyway. You're a human any way you want to be a human. That's the gift of the God that you've chosen to be. So what's the human you want to be instead of what you should be? That's the question. I can't answer it. That's your job. Welcome home. Go ahead.
Daniel N. has a question about speaking to Sylvester.
Yeah.
I'm often...
Are you here, Sylvester?
I'm
He says he's eating super sugar crisps. He loves you. He's so funny. Go ahead.
I'm often curious if Sylvester is one day like, oh man, I had a great talk with Danny the other day. You know, like we do with friends when we speak with them and we have a friend in common. I know we don't need Sylvester energy to communicate, but I'm kind of lost in how all this communication without the physical factor works. Any
Because you're not
clarification?
communicating physically right now anyway. You're communicating through vibration. You pretend that it's a physical world, but this is all translated through vibration. You're communicating because you live in a world of compression. See, the idea of compression is that idea of sound compressed because of your dynamic of what you call your third density gives you the ability with the senses of that energetic idea input to be translated, and it's all vibration. So you are already communicating with all entities vibrationally. You're just pretending to that physical is the only way. What you need to do is release yourself of that aspect and become the unknown self of communicating, and know that you're doing talks with Sylvester and gang. But here's what Sylvester is not doing. Gosh, that was a great talk. That's you, hoping that you and Sylvester, you have good talks, but we don't measure our talks after our talks are done. Because we're where? In the now. See, we don't look back at diplomacies of time or the rhetoric of the future to hold ourselves in contempt and also admiration of hopes and dreams. We don't do that. Because we're too busy where? In the now. Go ahead.
This is a question from Daniel H.
Daniel Hanley.
To what extent...
Florida boy! Big bugs, humidity. Go ahead.
To what extent are the details of my reality unique to my reality? For example...
All of them. Okay. Go ahead. For example?
For example, I think of the phrase permission slips. If I hadn't had the experience of in elementary school having to sign something called a permission slip to go on class trips, would I be creating the experience of you guys using the word permission slips to describe those things that we call permission slips? Are there other people right now that could be watching this where instead of permission slips, they're having the experience of them being called, say, help tools or assistance devices?
Yes? Okay, now what? Wow, now you have useless information. Congratulations. Keep going. Transient. Nothing but transient. Candy!
I am also wondering if whatever I can perceive, I am the potential vibration of.
You are already the vibration of it, not the potential. As soon as you perceive, you are that. That's the only way you perceive, is you have to be that frequency of interaction, of a translation. So you have to be a match in order to perceive it. It's within your acceptable framework. Your perceiving mind has let that frequency through, so you are that, not a potential. Everything now is you. Done. End. No time here. Go ahead.
Yeah. But what if it is something that I can't directly perceive, but I remember that I can perceive it and have perceived it in the past?
But if it's not here, where are you going?
Is there a point where it is too late to access, or is that...
No, see, you're in regret land. You're trying to look bad at yourself. I haven't done something right. For fuck's sakes, if everything is now, how can you run out of nows? There's nothing that you left behind that you can't get back to. If it's needed, trust the whole self and it'll come to you, darling. Stop fucking around with the past. Well, what about, I left this over here, I did that. And you're never now, and now is everything. Why do you think that whole clan, what was there, the Essassani? What the fuck do you think they adjusted your idea laws and gave you the gift of law too? Everything is here and now. Because everything is here and now. You're fucking around with there and then because you think you did something wrong, regret this, that. Stop it. Stop. That could be like a thing. Stop it. Yo. Stop it. Right? I couldn't. Okay. I liked it.
I like it.
Yeah, there could be a song from 1776.
1776,
Yes.
the musical.
Yes.
Sit down, John. For God's sakes, John, sit down. I love that one. That's a good one. Yes. Go ahead.
Okay. This question is from Dora A.
Dora. I have a cell phone. I'm playing with a cell phone. Look, look, watch. Watch, ready? I'm growing up. Look at that, isn't that a good image? Look, I'm important.
So busy.
I love humans, you guys are so fun. You pretend so much, I love it. Go ahead, Dora.
Dora, yes.
Yes.
She has a question about her Egyptian past life.
Okay.
I keep seeing the same image.
Oh, she wants candy.
Yes, she does.
She wants some candy.
Yes.
Come here, you want some candy? Remember that one? Want some candy? That little voice. Come, children. We have candy. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay. I keep seeing the same image and it's not going further. I see myself walking into a golden room with big pillars. I see my hair and I have this feeling that I'm walking to sit on a throne. The only thing I'm getting is Cleopatra. But since she is my favorite queen and I was obsessed with her when I was younger, and I think that's interfering with the image. I tried to connect to my Egyptian lifetime on another occasion, but I think I might have connected to a different one because I was going to be burned with my husband.
Awesome. Now that's a good one.
And I went on
It's really hot.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my God.
And I went on a killing spree involving a summoned sandstorm to bury lots of people inside a pyramid and many other things.
Great.
So
what wonderful lives you live. Love it. Well, actually, it's a wonderful life you're living because all of those lives are going on right now. Very extraordinary. You're just tapping into your other nows. Go ahead. What does she want to know?
So my question is, am I connecting the same life or are they two separate ones?
Those are two separate lives, most certainly. That's easy. You know that.
And did I get the name right on the first one?
Now, are you Cleopatra? Let's say you were a... Okay, we're going to bring... You want to... I don't know. You want to bring it now? No, we're going to save it for next week. We have a new channeling coming up on the idea of the mirror. But let's say it's a blending of the energies that you were present with the idea of the actual vibration point of view called Cleopatra. Although you were blending as that, that's why it's so, quote, real to you, because you have that within you. You are in cohorts with her. You are a, what do you call them? Something chamber? Maid chamber?
Chambermaid?
Chambermaid. I got it backwards. Okay, yeah, chambermaid idea with that of Cleo. There's a lot of Cleopatras on the earth, apparently. A lot of people like that one. But that was good honesty on yourself, Dora. Yes. Okay.
This question is from Anonymous.
I think I know who that is. I think he's okay with us singing. Go ahead.
My question is about my recent love relationships. My last two relationships ended in a similar vibration where they decided to dump me to be with someone else.
Yes, because you're lack for yourself. Simple.
I feel like this has been a recurring theme in my life and would
It's
like
not
to
feel
know
like it is.
and would like to know what thoughts or actions are attracting these experiences.
It's not attracting, it's you choosing. Stop with the victimization bullshit. Okay, guys? I'm going to tell you something. You are leaving the old paradigm going into an unknown idea. You have to let go of being a victim to attract as a causality. You are not the cause of your universe. You are the interpreter of your universe. Period. So it's not, I'm attracting the same thing. It's because you are choosing yourself as that. You cannot be more loving to yourself. So people, they don't want to be with someone who is always so, oh, I don't know, I'm not worth it, I'm not this, I'm not that. And they want to go on and experience someone that's going to give them life. Because they're ready to feel alive. So they don't want hiding. They don't want succumbing to. They don't want less than. And you're being less than. So they treat you as less than. And they get tired of you. You got to stop. You got to start being yourself and not worry about why you're so dependent on the loss of the ideal lovers. So you keep pushing them away is because you won't be yourself. But you're afraid to be yourself because you're afraid you're going to fuck up the relationship and you lose it anyway is because your vibration is lack. And you got two energies that are pushing away from each other and you're wondering why. And you fight and scream to keep it together until one says, I can't do it anymore. Because you guys are going like this. Because you won't be yourself. See, when you're yourself, you get the person that sees themselves in you. Love. Okay? So it's not attracting that type of person. It's anybody is all love. Okay? Stop with your fucking measurements, humanity. So here's what's happening. Someone walks into your life and they go, I love you and I love you. Okay, and then we start to love each other. And that's it. It doesn't change until you change it. Well, my God, this might be my soulmate. I better change this because I might lose this dependency. Yeah, well, wait a minute. I really like them. If I change this, then maybe they'll be sure. I have to make sure. I won't be honest. And no one's fucking honest. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. It's a fucking relationship. And you wonder why it keeps happening to you is because you are choosing to interpret yourself as that. This is a subjective fucking creation. I don't know creation anywhere else, and I've been around. The first law of the universe that I know of is existence. And the only way I am aware of my existence is through my subjective universe. I cannot define myself outside of myself. I cannot. I define myself as myself. So you are defining yourself with other people's tantrums. You're this, you're that, I'm this, I'm that. And then you take them, I have to be this, I have to be that. And you do that. I define myself as what? As myself. I am nothing and everything. As far as definability, call me a fairy, great. Call me an asshole, great. Call me a dickwad, great. Call me funny, great. I don't give a shit either way. Because I'm subjective. So I have no ill will towards anything in my objective universe. Because I have no objectivity. And that's what you're holding on to. I have to be that for them. I hate myself. But I know I get that love because they're special and they'll make me happy. So instead of being happy, you look for points of happiness. Try to create your happiness. I got something new to be happy. And then after a while, it doesn't make you happy anymore. And you let go of that and you find something else. You let go of that and you find, and your whole fucking life is this fucking mad cycle, trying to figure out life. Because you're thinking from a standpoint of a separated self. And the only way home that I found is self-love. Choose you. Choose number one, the only one, the whole, you, God, all that is, right here, right inside you. When you start doing that, your cycles end because you have your own value returned, your own self-worth by choosing your heart in the moment, not the image. You're with a lover, they tell you this, and you say, no, this is what I want. That's you're freeing yourself from the cage you've created, not them. Don't go with that blame game shit. You can blame all you want, and guess what? You've gotten a life of blame. Congratulations. You're a blamer. Now what? Same fucking shit, different day, right? Same rut, right? Same idea. Why isn't anything changes? Because you're not fucking choosing your heart. Ha! Your love for the self, the sanctity of I am deserving of creation. For fuck's sakes, guys, you still don't get it. You still don't get you're existing. You're alive. You're aware. That is life forever. And you throw it up to I don't deserve because someone else's admiration for you gives you your own happiness outside of you, and then you have to become a slave to that, addicted to that, a disciple of that, in order to create your moments of happiness between your moments of pain. And which moments are more? Pain? Fuck yeah. Happiness now and again. How about bliss all the time? Because that's your natural state of being. I cannot be unhappy. I'm fucking so happy. I have so many selves of myself to contain all of myself of happiness. Because I am free of my own separated self that I chose not to create. But you did. Now it's choice. Now it's awareness. And it says in the moment, no, I don't want to do that. See, that's not what my heart says today. I may disappoint you. You may consider me that of out of favor or betrayal. And that's fine. And I love you for your ideas. I accept them for what you are. But I do not choose to be that beckoning call definition to succumb to your vibration so I may hold myself prisoner under the tyrations of my own thumb. I choose that no longer. Thank you for your co-creation. And go. And for fuck's sakes, do yourself a fucking favor, kid. Go. You deserve it. Come play with me. I'm right there. Just go past the third tree. You know the one. Has the slant marks on it. Turn left and just walk into vibration. Feel the fuzzy, the airiness, and I'm right there. Come play. This is all, yes? We good? We bid you all a good day. Thank you for letting us fucking rip it up. This is Buford. Bid you a good day. Whew.
That was
Lungs
brilliant.
got to work out, didn't they?
Wow! I knew it was going.
Oh, God, brilliant, Buford. All right, guys, thank you so much for the questions. I love you all, and we'll see you next Wednesday. We got some new stuff we're going to come out with. Well, we always come out with new stuff, but this is really cool shit. I'm excited. You're gonna love this idea. All right, we'll see you next week. Bye.